Jesus being tempted was a test that he passed, which proved that he was worthy to be called God's beloved child. And Jesus being tempted was also a test that proved that he was fully human. He knew what it was to be tempted, to fully experience the human condition. And that's part of the case that the author of Hebrews is making here, that Jesus knew what it was to be human and needed to in order to minister to humans. In a way, Jesus passing this test ought to let us off the hook, right? We don't have to, because Jesus showed us the way and is our way, and we can just piggyback off of him. And yet we pray, lead us not into temptation, because we know that temptation will be coming. And the fact that Jesus, fully human Jesus, was able to resist temptation gives us hope. Us mere mortals, we stand a chance of resisting temptation and overcoming the evil one. So in a way, Jesus, who knew full well that temptation was a very real part of the human condition, instructing us to pray, lead us not into temptation, is another sign of God's love for us, this time from God's beloved child, urging us to plead with God to not have to face the difficult times. Jesus, knowing how hard it was to overcome temptation, has us pray for help. And our help comes not only from God, but from those whom God provides to help us. And thus we pray, lead us not into temptation, which is a good idea, because God knows that the more of us there are, the more excuses we will have to give in to temptation, and therefore we pray all the more urgently, deliver us from evil.